Hello and welcome to Cruise1st Luxury Collections, the part of Cruise1st TV where we take our time, relax and open the doors to the world of luxury travel experiences. These are getaways with more time, more space, more inclusions and the very best of elevated premium holidays. Now, we've been in the cruise business for over 25 years, building trusted relationships with the biggest and broadest range of ocean, river and worldwide tour providers around the world, working harder than ever to give you the broadest and most indulgent selection. This is your chance to see the world and get the very best advice from our dedicated team of travel experts every step of the way, unlocking the highest quality at impressive price tags. In this edition, we're cruising in new luxury on the most beautiful design-led boutique cruises with Celebrity. And we'll be heading to the retreat where life is sweet in a suite, with butlers on hand, bubbles on arrival, and unrivaled exclusive restaurant, lounge and decks dedicated in the best positions of the ship. Leon Hand from Celebrity Cruises will join us and guide us through the world of wonderful features and touches that make up the retreat and make it such a popular choice for that luxury escape. Cruise journalist and traveller Jane Archer joins us too to share her views on Celebrity's retreat, and we'll be taking you off on a number of incredible adventures around the world, sampling the magic carpet suites of the Edge class as well as the Aqua and Sky suites in a 1-hour special of the ultimate 5-star escapes.
Indulge in the pinnacle of modern luxury with the Retreat by Celebrity Cruises, a private sanctuary offering an unrivaled holiday experience. This exclusive suite class enclave redefines indulgence with dedicated spaces and personalized service that elevate every moment of your journey. The retreat features stunning suite accommodations, a private restaurant with world-class cuisine, as well as an exclusive sun deck and lounge designed for the ultimate relaxation and tranquility. You'll enjoy 24/7 butler service, a premium drinks and Wi-Fi package, as well as complimentary services all tailored to your preferences for an effortless and luxurious escape. Whether relaxing in your suite, savouring gourmet dining, or exploring breathtaking destinations, the Retreat by Celebrity Cruises ensures your voyage is nothing short of extraordinary. So get ready to experience travel at its most refined, where every detail is crafted just for you.
And here from Celebrity Cruises is a man who can walk us through every detail of the retreat lifestyle. It's Leon Hand. Leon, welcome back. It's been a long time.
It has. Nice to be back. Thank you, Derek.
Now, your role in Celebrity is a long-standing one, because you've been with Celebrity for
Almost 16 years now.
16 years. See, I always love to find out those kind of pieces of information, because that means that you love it as well, and you love it and you live it, because you're actually the Celebrity trainer,
Yes,
aren't you? So
yes.
you know every detail inside out.
I will, yeah. At some point I will, yeah. But I'd like to know that I need to know everything, because I train travel agents. So yeah, my product knowledge is pretty good.
Which is amazing, which is very, very handy, because I can ask you all the questions that I think would occur to our audience right now, which is good. But obviously, when in this show, we are talking the retreat right the way through.
Yeah.
So that means that we are looking at a very exclusive experience, which, see, this is a difficult one for me, because Celebrity Cruises is already 5-star, beautiful, brand new boutique, design-led, and you've created the retreat within that. So actually, it's kind of, I guess my question is, how do you make the best even better?
Well, the word we use is elevated. So what we're doing is we're taking something amazing and elevating it to the next level. And we realise that there are plenty of people out there that want something really special with a VIP feel. And that's what the retreat is. It's this collection of private spaces for anyone who books a suite.
And does that start from the very second I get on board then?
It starts before they get on board.
Okay, tell me.
Because they have their own concierge team that will look after them before they get on the ship, you know, with any queries, checking in, things like that. And when they get on board, they have their own quick check-in. They're the first to get on the ship. They have a gorgeous lounge to relax in if their suite isn't ready. And yeah, the service is seamless and top-notch. It's what we call elevated.
And you say I've got a dedicated team of people there
Yes.
to look after me. What kind of things do they look after for us?
So on board we have a private concierge team, and it's 24/7. So for example, we have a WhatsApp service, and if you need your what we call the retreat host to come and help you with a query on excursions, or if you need something delivered to your room, you can WhatsApp them. You've got a number on your phone. In the retreat lounge there's a concierge service, which is a team of people that really are there to help you out in any way you can. If you need assistance, information, anything at all, they look after you 24/7.
And of course, we have lots and lots of exclusives as well, don't we, to enjoy
Yes.
within the retreat?
Absolutely.
So give us an overview of those.
Well, I mean, I don't know where to start really. I mean, the retreat to me is like a VIP resort it's a ship within a ship. So you automatically get the top drinks package and the top Wi-Fi package included. So
Fabulous.
high speed streaming Wi-Fi. You get a premium drinks package, which pretty much includes everything. A lot of the suites will get 2 complimentary bottles of spirits of your choice. We get a gorgeous espresso machine. You get your own retreat host or butler. A lot of the top suites even get unlimited complimentary specialty dining.
Oh, wow.
So with up to 12 different restaurants on board, you can try any of those at any time, and they're all included and complimentary. So that's just a flavour of what's exclusive to the retreat.
Fantastic. Right, well, let's start our adventures, because we have many and plenty through the show. And of course, we can sit here and talk and have conversation about what you can enjoy, but seeing it in pictures is always more appealing, isn't it? So let's go to the Canary Islands and Iberian treasures now. We're going to Spain and Portugal. This is no fly, this one. Over 11 nights starting on the 26th of September next year, joining Celebrity Apex down in Southampton for 11 fabulous nights. You lucky, lucky people. And you're going to be enjoying a magic carpet suite here as well. So the suites that we're talking about here as well also have prime position on the ship, as you would expect a suite to.
Yes. I've stayed in the Magic Carpet Suite.
Oh, wow. Okay.
On Celebrity Apex.
Oh, perfect.
I was actually working on the ship, taking a big group of travel agents around the UK for an educational trip, and I managed to get upgraded to the Magic Carpet Suite. And it's right in the middle of the ship.
Yeah.
It's right on the side. It's got incredible views, huge balcony, midship, perfect location. It's the first time I've ever had a bath on a cruise, Derek. It was amazing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because you've got a full bath on any suite, and that was a fabulous experience.
Yeah. Nice to enjoy.
I wanted for nothing, because my butler was constantly on hand for everything, and it's a beautiful suite.
What kind of thing did you use the butler for? Because I think people sometimes think, oh, I don't want to bother them. So what kind of things practically day to day are you comfortable with?
I really wanted freshly pressed orange juice.
Okay.
And I couldn't get it in the Ocean View Cafe, which is our buffet restaurant.
Right.
So I rang him, and within 10 minutes I got a whole jug of it.
Okay, so that's good. But they can also help you with advice along the way. Anything normally, I guess, that you would maybe even go to guest services for. You call on either the butler or the concierge team.
Absolutely.
There to help you out. And that's good, isn't it? Because you don't have to kind of make an effort, really. And this is all about enjoying the best of everything, isn't it?
Yeah, it's all about indulgence. So, for example, if you want to know the best places to go in a destination, they can help you. If you want them to book you a restaurant that night or later on the cruise, they can do that. They're basically a concierge sort of assistant night and day for whatever you need. They'll even unpack your suitcase for you. They'll bring you afternoon tea, all of that and more.
That sounds all right, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And that's what this kind of experience is all about. I mean, I said before, and I genuinely mean it, how do you make the best better? Because the cruising experience, I don't even want to say a regular experience with Celebrity, because there's no such thing, I know. But it's great. It's 5-star. It's everything you want to be. It's comfortable. It's accessible. It's not stuffy. It's not over formal. It's great fun. It's kind of this lovely balance of just being in beautiful spaces, isn't it?
Yeah. And the beauty about the retreat, Derek, is that we say that we offer the sort of the intimate service of a small ship, but with the range and variety and facilities of a larger one. So if you want to step out and go somewhere else and enjoy, the crowds or a silent disco, you can, but you can also retreat back to your private space, and you've got the best of both worlds. You can have it all.
Yeah. And that's the thing that becomes so intoxicating as well about this way of doing celebrity. You might have been doing celebrity cruises for years and years and years. This is very different. Right, in and out of Southampton we go for 11 nights then, first day at sea. And we are in Leixos, or Leixos, you call it what you like. It's in Portugal. You can go to the Douro Valley wine tour here if you fancy an excursion. It's available, of course, arranged through your concierge team, through Celebrity, which is amazing if you want to treat yourself. A day at sea, and we are then in Madeira, in Funchal. Wonderful, wonderful little island here. You can go on a whale and dolphin safari on a Celebrity excursion if you want as well, or you can simply go and wander and just enjoy. We're in the Canaries right now. Talk to me about the Canary Islands. Absolutely love them. Year-round sunshine, of course. We go to Tenerife first, and you can go to the pyramids of Guimar here as well. I had absolutely no idea they were in the Canaries. Who knows? There you go, you can go and see them. Next we go to Las Palmas on Gran Canaria, which is wonderful. Head down to Puerto Magan, which is wonderful, and take the canal tour there. They call it the Venice of the Canaries, and it is really, really beautiful. Next we have a day at sea, and we're into Lisbon in Portugal, and you can take a fado and food experience on a Celebrity excursion here. So you can enjoy the wonderful fado music and enjoy Portuguese dishes at the same time in Alfama. Next we head to Vigo in Spain, and there is a Galician seafood and wine tour here where you can indulge in fresh seafood paired with lovely Albarino wine in a lovely little fishing village. Does that not sound a dream of a day? A day at sea, and then we are back into Southampton. And I do know that actually, I mean, these cruises in and out of the UK are very, very popular, aren't they, Leon? Very, very popular. And a nice range of destinations there. So
convenient, yeah. You can't go wrong with Portugal and Spain and the Canaries. But one thing I must mention about Celebrity Apex is that it has 4 stars from Forbes Travel Guide. So Forbes Travel Guide is probably one of the top luxury rating organisations. They only ever work with top hotels and resorts. And they send on inspectors incognito who literally scan the ship, they assess everything. It's the only ship that sails from this country that has that 4-star Forbes Travel Guide award. So that's incredible proof that it's best in class. It's an outstanding resort, in my opinion, and it's been rated as such. But sailing from Southampton's a dream. It's easy, it's convenient. And again, that Canaries cruise is just guaranteed sunshine, but a lot of culture with Portugal and Spain too.
Yeah. And actually, if you love your wines as well, perfect. Let's go back on board Apex to the retreat and have a little look around, and you will see the very, very sweet type that you'll actually be staying in, a magic carpet suite. And you've enjoyed one of these as well, so there's lots to enjoy. You've got, of course, the exclusive restaurant to enjoy as well, which is very, very nice.
Lumine. Yes, so that's like I would say kind of like a Michelin star rated restaurant. It's open for breakfast, lunch and dinner. It's a private restaurant just for our retreat guests. It's absolutely stunning. And
there is the retreat sun deck there that we were seeing as well. And just to say, in the restaurant, which is for suite only guests, you can go completely off menu as much as you like. I mean, it literally is everything the way you want it. So if you fancy something that's not necessarily on the menu, or a breakfast item you like a certain way, you can absolutely have that.
You can request that, and we can do our best to bring that to you,
Which is superb. And the accommodation, again, just looks super, super spacious, luxurious, has everything there you want. So let's give you the details of this wonderful no-fly getaway then on the Celebrity Apex for next September in a magic carpet suite in the retreat with your wonderful exclusive restaurant, the sun deck, the restaurant lounge, of course. You've got the butler service, priority embarkation, premium drinks, premium Wi-Fi, and so much more as you cruise the Canaries, Spain, Portugal and Madeira in style. Again, a deposit today will secure this for you, and here's everything that is included for that price tag. And I have to say, if you are looking for that elevated experience, and maybe you don't fly, or maybe you haven't yet sampled Celebrity cruises, I mean, if you haven't yet discovered them, oh my word, what are they missing, Leon? So much.
Absolutely, and yeah, I could talk all day about it, Derek.
It's an incredible experience, and the word, I mean, I know you'll agree with me, we've had this conversation many, many times, but the word luxury is bandied around far too liberally in today's world. You know, you can have a chocolate that you pulled out of a mold and suddenly it's luxury, but living the Celebrity life when you're cruising with Celebrity Cruises is already for everyone. I mean, actually, whether you're in the retreat or not, everyone is having that kind of equal experience in terms of the beauty. And talk to me about the design names in terms of the ship.
Yeah, well, the Edge, Apex is a member of the Edge series. I know you're a big fan of the Edge series.
Yeah, absolutely love it.
And we purposely brought in names that had nothing to do with cruise. So Kelly Hoppen.
Yeah.
She's very well known in this country.
Dame Kelly Hoppen, if you don't mind.
Dame Kelly Hoppen, sorry. And she's actually designed the retreat. So if you look at some of the pictures of the lounge and the sun deck, it's really the very, very best in design. It's very contemporary, very modern, but also relaxing. And then the gentleman that built the Burj Al Arab in Dubai, Tom Wright, is responsible for the magic carpet, the rooftop garden, and they brought in these really fresh, innovative ideas to make these series of ships just what we call groundbreaking and game-changing.
Which must have been exciting projects for them, actually,
Huge.
to get involved with.
Yeah,
because, I mean, designing a building that stands still is one thing, but
a ship is a completely different thing.
And there are lots of limitations and whatever, but they really they've run riot in terms of design, haven't they?
Big time.
And been given that lovely budget to do that as well.
Yeah, well, we gave them carte blanche just to be creative and say, right, okay, what is it that you would expect and that you would want and that you would enjoy? And I think that's what makes these series of ships really different. Apex is just beautiful.
Yeah, stunning, absolutely stunning. Let's take another journey then. This time we're going in a completely different direction. We are heading to Japan and South Korea. And we'll also have a little stay one day in the port for Mount Fuji as well. And we'll have a hotel stay in Tokyo. This is 17 nights. It starts on the 26th of February in 2027. You have to be that organised these days. Fly from the UK first over to Tokyo in Japan, the capital, of course. And you've got 3 nights there in a hotel. And this is just before the cherry blossom season, but who knew this? There's actually a plum blossom season. And this falls, our dates I checked out, this falls in within the plum blossom festivals. I'm not saying that again. Lots going on there. There's a daffodil festival going on at this time of the year as well, if you fancy it. And of course, some wonderful adventures in the bustling city. And then nearby in Yokohama is the port city, not too far away. We will join Celebrity Millennium for 12 nights, of course, in the retreat. And we are in an aqua suite here. And here is an aqua suite that we're looking at right now. So how does that differ from what we've seen so far, Leon?
Well, I talked before about, you can have it all. So the aqua sky suites are amazing because they have all the indulgence and amenities of the retreat, but they also bring in what we call aqua class. So aqua class is a balcony and suite category that are with wellness and indulgence themed. So you can enjoy the retreat lounge, you can enjoy Lumine, what we talked about before, but also you can enjoy complimentary access to what we call the Persian Garden, which is this incredible sort of range of spa experience rooms. So, your hot stone beds, your saunas, your rain showers.
Yeah.
And you get so much more. You can even have the only ones in the ship to have in-room programming to do workouts in your room. And your concierge will bring you a workout kit. So meditation, yoga, cardio, and you can do it in your room if you're in an aqua sky suite.
That's a big plus point
So
for a lot of
cool.
people these days. Actually, wellness is a big thing. We talk about it a lot more in the world of cruise because I think, there has always been this common misconception that people go on a cruise just to eat and eat and eat.
Yes, that's so true.
And they don't move. That's so far from the truth, actually. You have people who want to eat healthier, be healthier, be mindful, enjoy spa treatments. And that really is a big thing, isn't it, with cruising?
We're plugging in now to that. What you've said, Derek, is that you get this precious time to recuperate as much as to overindulge, I suppose. So it's not just about the food and the drink, it's also about taking that time to look after yourself and reset and recalibrate. So because that's such a thing, as you said, we've now got the Aqua Sky Suites in Aqua Class that allow you to do that, and you don't even have to leave your room to do it.
Yeah, which is a really, really lovely thing. And indeed, even if you're not particularly, active, you've got the options there and the facilities to be able to do it because you will be indulging in these, wonderful treats right the way through, especially in the retreat because there are extra surprises and treats almost at every corner, aren't there?
Absolutely, yeah. And you know, Millennium is a smaller ship than Apex, but another ship that's been given 4 stars from Forbes Travel Guide. So it's head and shoulders above a lot of the other ships, and it's been completely refurbished, completely renovated, and like a shiny new pin. It's a beautiful ship. And I'd love to do aqua class because it means I could eat as much as I liked, but probably lose weight by working out as well.
Yeah, absolutely. That 50-50, that yin and yang, that perfect balance that we're all looking for. But remember, this is a holiday. This is a real discovery of an itinerary as well. So out of Yokohama, we have a day at sea into Kyoto. Of course, you can head into Osaka there. We're here for an overnight as well. There's an Osaka food crawl and hidden gems there as well. So you can check out the quirky food scene there and sample all kinds of Japanese wonders which sound lovely, like takoyaki and okonomiyaki. I don't know what that is, but Richard, my cameraman who goes to Japan, will know. Absolutely, I know all the time. Kochi is next for you. Oh, actually, we're still in Kyoto here, and you can see some of the sites, of course, that you can enjoy. Next, we're off to Kochi, and you've got Monet's Garden here, which is lovely. It's a Japanese replica of Claude Monet's garden, which is lovely, complete with water lilies and a lovely bridge as well. Again, these ports, there are so many adventures that you can have in each one. Now, when you nip across after a day at sea to Busan in South Korea, actually, you'll find that things look and feel pretty similar to the way they do in Japan. I mean, geographically, it's the same part of the world. But of course, you are here at a time where the blooms are really coming into full colour as well, which is lovely. Nagasaki is next. Now, Gunkanjima, there's a ghost island tour here where you can explore the eerie ruins of an abandoned island, which was once a coal mining community, which might be interesting. And Kagoshima is next for you. What you can see there is the volcano in the background, Sakurajima, and you can take a lava trail adventure there and hike along those trails of what is still a very active volcano as well, if you fancy that. Bit of an adventure. Day at sea, then we are at the port for Mount Fuji, which is Shimizu. You can take the Hakone ropeway here, which is rather nice. And what you can do as well is you can sample famous black eggs that are boiled in the volcanic springs, which again is quite an adventure, isn't it? You come back into Yokohama, you are there for an overnight as well, which is wonderful. So again, it might be a visit into Tokyo. From there, there's actually a really, really interesting robot restaurant that you can take actually in Shinjuku if you decide to head up into Tokyo. Of course, you know, they are the land of the technological and they're there first. And I'd love to do, you know, like the bullet train experience in that part of the world as well. I mean, that would be really, really nice. But if you are embarking on Japan, this part of the world for the first time, and it is unfamiliar, doing it in this way really, really is the best way, because you get this wonderful taste, and it's not a little taste, it's quite a comprehensive taste of lots of different destinations. And of course, the team on board, your concierge team on board with Celebrity, can give advice on you might like to take this excursion, or you might they might arrange a private excursion for you, maybe even in some of the ports.
You can do that. We have something called private journeys, and if you do book a private journey, which is your own private excursion, you get escorted off the ship by the butler, you get your own car and everything. I have been to Japan 3 times.
Okay.
I absolutely love that country and cannot get enough of it. But the beauty of this is that it's not an easy country to navigate. There might be a language barrier there, and being able to see it with Celebrity, you see in the North Island, you see in the South Island, you see in Mount Fuji, you get an overnight in Kyoto, which is the ancient capital. So you're really getting the best of Japan in a sort of convenient way, and you're home from home.
And you're also getting really, really good advice on the destinations along the way as well. You've got information about the ports that are just about to come up.
Yes, we do presentations on the destinations. You get on the app and in your newsletter, you're going to get all the port information. So yeah, you get sort of fully rounded support when it comes to knowing where you're going.
And of course, when you get back from your very, very busy days enjoying and exploring in Japan and South Korea, you come back to the absolute wonder of your retreat and everything it has to offer as well. And let's just have another look, because why not? So we're seeing the type of suite that you'll be enjoying on Celebrity Millennium as well. And these are all of the exclusive areas of the retreat as well. And they're wonderful because they're nice and shaded as well, because, you know, sometimes you can be up on top deck and you can kind of feel a bit of a breeze sometimes, and you think, oh, if only that breeze wasn't there. Well, it's not there.
Yeah, well, you've got cabanas. It's like a private resort. It's outside. So you've got cabanas, you've got a bar, a hot tub. The lounge is beautiful. Again, this is like a 24-hour lounge that is fully catered, is always open, always the team on hand to help you. And Lumine is the exclusive restaurant for our retreat guests.
And did I hear a vicious rumour of an afternoon tea experience as well?
Yes, you can go to the lounge for afternoon tea, canapes, brunch, lunch, you name it. It's there.
There's always something there to tempt you as well, and it looks incredible, doesn't it? So what we are doing right now is early booking for February in 2027 for this epic exploration of Japan and South Korea in style, and the ultimate in exclusivity as well. Flying first to Tokyo for a 3-night hotel stay there, and then you join Celebrity Millennium to enjoy your incredible Aqua Sky Suite as you cruise and enjoy wonderful ports in Japan and South Korea with dedicated butler and concierge service, your retreat lounge, the sun deck, and Lumine restaurant that we just saw there to enjoy, as well as premium drinks and Wi-Fi. And, of course, the amazing ship itself and everything it has to offer. Its wonderful entertainment, its activities, and lots of different shore excursion ideas that you can treat yourself to as well. And I don't want to talk about the end of the holiday, but we do, of course, include your flight back from Tokyo to the UK. Here is everything that is included in your offer. It is stunning and a magical part of the world. As you said, you've been a few times, Leon, to this part of the world. It's kind of magical, isn't it? And videos don't really do it, do they?
No, I always
be there.
I always say going to Japan is not like going to another country. It's like going to another planet.
Yeah.
It's so different. It's just overwhelming in a way, but in a good way. But the people there are incredibly friendly and welcoming, and you know, the whole etiquette thing in Japan is important. The way they treat their visitors is amazing. So yeah, I can't get enough of Japan.
And of course, these days, if you're looking at something in Japanese, you can kind of point your phone at it these days with apps, can't you? And it'll translate it there for you in real time, which is wonderful. So, you know, it makes countries like that very much easier to go and visit as well. Listen, coming up in just a wee while, Jane Archer will join me. She has experienced the retreat with Celebrity, so she'll give us her take on that. But next, we're heading east. We're going to the east of the Caribbean this time with a retreat in Miami. 15 nights all told. This is for the 3rd of April next year, and we'll fly first over to Miami for a 3-night hotel stay. I know you're a frequent flyer to Miami as well, aren't you, Leon?
I am, yes. Can't get enough of Miami.
Favourite highlight?
South Beach, definitely.
Yeah, it is. Everyone, I could ask 100 people that. They'd all say that, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
There is the Venetian pool that you can go and swim in if you fancy there as well. You can go in Biscayne Bay. You can go kayaking there and paddle through mangroves if you fancy it. But if, like most people, you just like heading to South Beach and chilling out there, you absolutely can. It's your choice. It's your time to do with exactly what you want to for 3 nights in a hotel. Before we join Celebrity Ascent in the retreat, of course, and this time we're back to the Edge class and back in a magic carpet suite, Leon.
So, you know, I talked about Apex Millennium, those 4 stars.
Yes.
Guess who's got another 4 stars?
Okay.
Yes, honestly, there's a bit of a theme here.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised because, you know, actually, all eyes are on Celebrity. I mean, I talk to a lot of people in the cruise industry as well. You know, I've kind of got this unique pair of eyes in a way.
Yeah.
And everyone talks about Celebrity. Whenever there's a benchmark or a comparison, people will use Celebrity as the benchmark. It's amazing.
Because we're known for being very innovative.
Yeah.
And we don't stand still. So Ascent is the 4th and latest ship in the Fleet and the Edge series. It's just over a year old. And it's, you know, classic from what the Edge series offers.
This is your retreat lounge, by the way, which has lots of tempting goodies, whether you like it or not, pretty much 24 hours a day.
Yeah, absolutely.
You will enjoy it. This is the suite itself that we're looking at. And of course, we're looking at things being a little bit more elevated in your magic carpet suite as well, because your terrace is on average bigger, isn't it?
Well, it's a larger balcony, but what I love as well is that the actual bathroom has frosted windows that you can control, and if you want to unfrost it, you can look straight out over the bed and over the balcony.
Oh, okay.
So the way that the bathroom is located in relation to the bed is really cool, because you're getting all that natural sunlight, even when you're brushing your teeth.
Just give your other half fair warning.
Yes.
What I would say,
Yes. Good shout.
I know they've seen it all before, but there you go. Anyway, listen, on board the ship itself, across the ship, oh my word, where should we go first? Let's go to the spa, for instance.
Yes.
I've never seen a bigger spa menu anywhere in cruise.
And that's been designed by Kelly Hopper in the spa itself,
And it is wonderful.
Yeah.
It's like a journey itself, isn't it?
It really is, yeah. And we have something called the Sea Thermal Suite, which is a collection of 8 different experience rooms. That's a salt room, a crystallarium, infrared sauna room, a hammam. So you can treat yourself to many, many different kind of wellness treatments.
And listen, you can have someone walk you around all of those spaces and tell you about them. Because I think a lot of people say, well, I don't know what a salt cave is, and I don't know what this is.
Yeah.
You can actually have one of your team take you around. That's one of the questions, actually, that you could talk to your concierge team as well about, is that, actually, can you tell me a little bit more about the sauna? They'll arrange a guided tour, won't they?
Yeah, and then, if you want to book a treatment, no problem, they'll do it for you. If you want the menu of treatments, they'll bring it to you.
Oh, it's huge.
Yeah,
well, it really is.
Great.
OK, let's take this wonderful trip around the Caribbean then, because, no one's ever going to complain about that, are they? Especially when you're living this kind of life. So we're heading out of Fort Lauderdale. We've got 11 nights. First 2 days are at sea. Perfect. Get to know the ship. Get to really enjoy the retreat. Then we're into Phillipsburg in St. Martin. You can do an experience here where you can actually sail an America's Cup racing yacht as part of an excursion if you fancy it, which sounds quite nice. Antigua's next, St. John. Now listen, I'm giving you ideas of excursions in all of these places. Bear in mind, this is the Caribbean. Every island has a different personality, a different feel. One thing they all have in common is the most incredible beaches. And so you are never spoilt for choice in all of these places. From Antigua, we go to St. Lucia. You might want to go to the mud bath and the sulphur springs here, actually. Very therapeutic, apparently, the volcanic mud. Cover yourself in it and you'll come back a different person. Next, we're heading to Bridgetown in Barbados. I could do with a bit of that right now, couldn't you?
Yes.
Bridgetown in Barbados has amazing adventures as well. Whether you want to go, snorkeling or, you want to go into the culture of these islands, you can on lots of different experiences too. Roseau next in Dominica. Champagne Reef snorkeling here as well, so the waters bubble like champagne because it's geothermal, which is really nice, and you can go swimming in that and snorkeling, which would be fun, a little bit of a different experience to bring home with you. Then Bazatir in St. Kitts, where you can go on a volcano hike here, and then go on a batik workshop where they actually hand print batik fabrics, which again would be very nice to do. The cruise kind of ends as it starts with 2 days at sea, which again is perfect. The pace of this itinerary, I think, is perfect, because you do need a couple of days when you first get on a cruise to kind of ratchet down a little bit, don't you? You need to remember, OK, well, you can stop now.
Yeah.
And you can get into this way of life.
Yeah.
You can get all of the worries and cares out of your head, and you can just enjoy a different life, especially in the retreat, because that really is, it's like picking you up, isn't it? And saying, welcome home.
Yeah, absolutely. It's funny you should say that, Derek, because that's what our crew say to our guests when they first embark on the first day. They say, welcome home.
Yeah.
And that's the approach they have to all the guests. They are at home, they're back home. And the retreat, again, as I said, is like a kind of private club, hotel, resort feel. But you can step out and enjoy whatever's going on around the ship outside the retreat whenever you want to.
Yeah, you never miss a party, don't worry. A magical trip then around the Eastern Caribbean for next April, flying to Miami for a 3-night hotel stay before joining the Edge Class Celebrity Ascent for 11 nights in and out of Fort Lauderdale in a magic carpet suite with amazing balcony and great views over the Caribbean. And you're enjoying suite life with exclusive Luminae Suite restaurant, as well as your exclusive sun deck, lounge, butler service and more. Premium drinks are yours through the cruise. Wi-Fi is yours through the cruise as well. And you'll just be loving life exploring these islands in the Caribbean. You won't want to come back, but we have included the flight back from from Miami as well. So here are all of the details and everything that is included for you. You really won't want to come back from an experience like this. But the great thing is, of course, you can book the next one while you're on this one, or as soon as you arrive back, you just give us a call, of course, for free, and we will sort out the next one for you, because you know, when it comes to booking an experience like this, we do all of the arranging for you here at Cruise1st. We book the hotels and the stays and the flights and the cruise, and we do all of that together. We're ABTA bonded and we're ATOL protected as well. Remember, we have been in this wonderful cruise business for over 25 years right now. So call our dedicated concierge team right now on 0800 953 4701. Any questions you have, we will gladly answer for you as well. Free call, remember, 0800 953 4701. And joining me now to talk about life on board Celebrity and the retreat experience is Jane Archer, the UK's leading cruise journalist. Good to see you again, Jane. Celebrity, as we know, is something very special. Someone described celebrity cruising to me as it is for people who have nothing left to prove, who just want to enjoy unabashed luxury.
I like that description.
Do you agree?
Yes, I think that's rather nice, actually. Yes, yeah.
Because the ships themselves are beautiful, aren't they? The design-led nature, particularly of the Edge class ships, is stunning, isn't it?
Absolutely, it is. Yeah, the Edge ones are amazing. I mean, they have got some big name designers in there, and the ships look spectacular. They, you know, wherever you go, it doesn't matter which lounge you go into, which bar you go into, whether you go into the theatre, wherever, it looks amazing because these are real good designers that they've brought in.
Yeah, and you can see their stamp all over it. It's almost, yes. I mean, you get the likes of Dame Kelly Hoppen, who specialise really in interior design, and let her run wild with, you know, this beautiful ship of over $1 billion worth. It's just crazy. But let's talk about the retreat experience as well, because this is something which people more and more are gearing towards. It's almost like the ship within a ship concept, isn't it, with Celebrity?
Yes. Yeah, and the retreat is lovely. I mean, it is. The rest of the ship is fabulous, but the retreat, oh my goodness, that is something else. It is a ship within a ship, as you say. It's exclusive. You can only get in there with your key card that, you know, gives you that private access. You get your own sun deck, you get your own dining room, you get your own lounge, and the suites are just spectacular. And much of it, if not all of it, has been designed by Kelly Hoppen, and it looks absolutely stunning. Going back to the suites, you've got the villas. So you've got a 2-story villa, and then you have out the back door, you have your private sun deck. It is just a wonderful experience.
Can you touch on for me, because I've heard about this so much across, you know, the cruise industry as well, having a concierge butler. How in reality do you actually make use of that butler?
Oh, well, the butler is there really to do all sorts.
Tell me more.
Well, first of all, they keep your drinks or well stocked to make sure that you never run out of, I don't know, whether your wine or your champagne or whatever it is that you fancy. They will book your shore excursions for you. They can book your restaurants for you. They just generally make sure everything is running smoothly. And I have to say, they're wonderful. I remember the guy that we had, and he was just so nice, really lovely, and he was there every day. Is there anything I can do for you? Is there anything I can organise for you? They're there for you.
So
they love it.
Anything you need and anything you're unsure of, and I guess they must be fascinating people as well. Yeah. Because I mean, a lot of the crew on board with Celebrity, particularly the likes of, you know, the butlers and the sommeliers, they're recruited from high-grade establishments around the world, aren't they?
Oh yeah, they really know their job. They are tip-top, and yeah, you'll never go wrong. You really will never go wrong with these guys.
Is it a completely different feel of experience then? Because Celebrity, as we know, is a glorious cruising experience for everyone anyway, but you know, nipping back off to, I guess, the equivalent of the first class lounge with your own this, that and the other, that's got to feel a bit special, doesn't it?
Oh, absolutely. Well, you know what, it's like when you get on a plane, isn't it? And do you turn right or do you turn left? And I mean, it is very much that kind of thing. And knowing that you've got this exclusivity, you've got your own private sun deck, which means that you can always find space, which is really nice. And you've got your own bar up there. And it's all just very, very special. I would say for a special occasion, you can't go wrong. But actually, why wait for a special occasion? I mean, if you can do it, it's just so worth it. You'll come away absolutely bowled over.
That's the difference as well, isn't it? It takes you out of your everyday way of life, doesn't it?
Yeah, it is. Because you're never going to do something like that normally, are you? I mean, how many times do you wake up in the morning and have a butler there saying, "Could I get anything for you, madam?"
I wish.
I don't, unfortunately, have that. And no, and holidays should be that, shouldn't they? They should be something special. They should be something luxurious. And for celebrity, that is absolutely what they deliver.
So you'll be turning left next time?
Oh, for sure.
Fantastic. Jane, thank you as always. My thanks to Jane. And of course, if you need any more information about the Celebrity Retreat experience, you can always call on our specialist consultants here at Cruise1st.
With 25 years of travel expertise, when booking with Cruise1st, you can be sure that you're dealing with the cruise specialists. We work with all the major cruise lines to bring you the most comprehensive selection of exclusive deals you won't find anywhere else. We can tailor-make the perfect holiday for you, adding hotel stays and exciting land tours so you can fully immerse yourself in the destinations you're visiting. As a fully bonded member of APTA and Atoll Protected, you have the peace of mind that your booking is always safe with us. We make it easy to budget for your dream holiday. With many of our deals, just pay a deposit today and you then have until your due date to pay the balance. Plus, we're one of the highest rated cruise agents on Trustpilot, with over 7,000 independent reviews. This all means that you can be fully confident when booking your next exciting adventure with Cruise1st.
That's us. Let's continue our luxury dalliance in the retreat then, going to the part of the world that everyone seems to be going to right now, and for good reason too. We're off to Greece and Turkey with an Athens escape now. This is for 11 nights, starts on the 12th of August next year, and we fly from the UK out to ancient Athens in Greece for a 3-night stay. I'm guessing, Leon, you've been?
Yes, I've been quite a few times. Yeah, can't get enough of Greece.
And are the sights as spectacular as they're kind of billed?
Yeah, they are. They don't disappoint at all.
Yeah.
It's such a fascinating city.
And of course, you know, cuisine as well.
Yeah.
Greece is just amazing. Just completely different way of life, isn't it? Nice time to explore as well. You've got 3 nights there in a hotel. We're coming towards the sort of end of the summer as well, so maybe slightly less heat as well, and less crowded. And talking of less crowded, let's get back on board. This time we're on Celebrity Infinity even, which is part of the Millennium class. I decided to just combine both of those and call it Infinium. And we are enjoying a wonderful Sky Suite this time. So we're looking at the retreat right now and everything it has to offer. So this is yours exclusively. And of course, it's a low number of staterooms which are retreat class as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not every other one, is it?
No. It's about 12% of the ship is the retreat.
So that is very exclusive, isn't it?
Yes, it is, yeah.
Wowzers. And here is the retreat lounge, of course, which is just there. A nice place to just kind of, you know, start your day, end your day. You know, you might just go and read a book, or, you know, maybe you just take some time out. Maybe you've got a bit of work, unfortunately, to do while you're out there. Good place to plug your laptop in and do a bit of catching up while you're on holiday. Why would you do that? But some people have to, don't they? But these holidays are great for people who just work. They're a good way of switching off, aren't they, these suites?
Absolutely, yeah. Because, well, the suites themselves are very spacious, so it is like a comfortable home environment, but also you've got the team looking after you, and then you want for nothing because, you know, you've got that premium drinks package which covers everything, including the amazing martinis and the martini bar, which is famous.
Of course, yeah.
Yes, you don't really have to put your hand in your pocket for anything, and of course everybody wants to be connected now, so you've got premium Wi-Fi, which is high-speed streaming. So if you want to do Netflix, you want to brag and FaceTime at home, you can do it. It's all unlimited for everybody.
Which is really good. I know we just had a hint at some of the wine selections there on board. Celebrity really bring it when it comes to wine selections, don't they? I mean, no one can hold a candle to Celebrity selection, can they?
Well, I always say, you know, it's what others say about us rather than what we say about ourselves, Derek, and we've won the Wine Spectator Award over 40 times. The Wine Spectator is the leading kind of wine lovers magazine, and for a cruise line, that is really something. So, yeah, wine is our passion.
And to have maintained such an exceptional reputation, particularly over the last few years as well, where people have noticed the smallest changes have made the biggest difference, actually. Celebrity have really, really maintained their standards and indeed have, if anything, built on them.
Yeah, absolutely. I think when people are spending, you know, their hard-earned money on a special holiday, they want everything to be right.
Yeah, absolutely.
So for us, it's about detail and...
You're never going to get it wrong here, let me tell you.
Yeah.
You're going to be enjoying the best of everything. So we're on Celebrity Infinity. We're on board for 8 nights and we're sailing out of Piraeus, which is the port just outside of Athens, day at sea. And we are heading to Rhodes. There's medieval Rhodes and a pottery workshop that you can do in one day here. You can end up with a hands-on pottery workshop and create your own souvenir to bring back. I dread to think what mine might look like going back, but it'd be good fun to do, wouldn't it? Next we head to Kusadasi in Turkey. A lot of people, of course, here will head to Ephesus, or maybe you want a genuine Turkish bath experience. That's available as well on a Celebrity shore excursion as well, which again you can book with the concierge team on board. Mykonos is next in Greece. Now you have umpteen different choices here. You can do walking tours, you can do immersive tours. There's a cheese making and farm visit, which you would never expect in a place like Mykonos, but it's there, which is marvellous. Thessaloniki is next in Greece. Mount Olympus is here. There's a mythology adventure, which you can team up with that on a shore excursion. So go and visit the legendary home of the Greek gods. A day at sea, and we are in Santorini. The other thing, of course, by being in the retreat is you have, as well as priority embarkation, I guess you're first in the queue to get off into the ports as well, are you?
Absolutely, yeah. So that's a really, really great advantage, especially in popular destinations.
Well, yeah, which Santorini is one of the most popular in this part of the world. So you are getting to spend longer there because you're getting off the ship first as well. And that's just as important as getting on the ship quickly. Getting off the ship in a port that's really popular is, again, just as important as well. So it's a lovely itinerary. And actually, to do it in the very, very best way you possibly can here, you're doing it in that, you know, Celebrity themselves would build themselves as, they say, new luxury and 5-star, but for me it's far beyond that, because 5-star in this country has kind of fallen by the wayside just a little bit, and actually Celebrity's standards, if you like, are way beyond that of what you would expect from 5-star. So go and enjoy a Greece and Turkey getaway in style with Celebrity. We'll fly you over to Athens first for a 3-night hotel stay there. It's in summer, at the back end of the summer as well. Amazing times you can enjoy before you are priority boarding the Celebrity Infinity in Piraeus to find welcome bubbles on arrival in your Sky Suite. Enjoy the wonderful butler and concierge service, the retreat exclusive restaurant and lounge, and more exclusives as you cruise the Greek Isles and Turkey for 8 nights, enjoying premium drinks and Wi-Fi all the way, plus of course your flight back from Athens. There is a deposit available today because you will want to book this. I mean, actually that's quite shocking statistics, isn't it? Only 12% of the whole ship is available in the retreat. Now that's exclusive. Here's everything that is included for you. And I love that kind of statistic. I know you're the man for facts and figures, Leon.
Yeah.
And that's a great one actually, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because 88% of the people are not in the retreat.
Yeah.
I like to look at it that way.
Yeah, it's all about exclusivity, isn't it? So, yeah, the numbers speak for themselves.
The price tag, I have to say, on this is stunning and incredible, given the level of experience, that really highly elevated experience, because, you know, the luxury cruise market is kind of many and plenty. There are a lot more options for people these days. And actually, this really would make people take a look at a small ship luxury experience and think, oh, well, hang on a second. Look what we have here. We have that same kind of exclusivity and inclusivity, but we've got the facilities of the larger ship, which is beautiful from one end to the other, from left to right.
Have it all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have it all. And also, I think you've got to think about value and inclusion.
Yes.
So when you see a price, you see a price, but what are you getting for that price? You're pretty much getting everything. You don't have to think over and above any, of that price. There's no more cost. Everything is covered, everything's included. So the value and convenience are just as important, I think, to people.
Absolutely. And I think when it comes to a luxury travelling experience, full stop, actually you are looking for that overall picture, aren't you? You know you're going to be investing more, but you are actually paying for quality. And every essence of this, it's not like, I'm trying to make a bad analogy here, but it's not like a budget ship with a posh end. That's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about the ultimate... I'm sorry, I told you it was a bad analogy,
okay.
But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you could have a budget offering with a posh end, couldn't you? But this is absolutely beautiful through and through. I mean, it wouldn't surprise you if Hollywood A-listers and the royals were holidaying with celebrity, because it wouldn't be out of place for them. But also, it wouldn't be out of place for you and I, for ordinary, regular people.
Yeah. I think also the word luxury can make people think, certain, very traditional, that word posh. It's not about that. It's about, as you say, quality, but also it can be relaxed. You can be who you are and do what you want to do.
Yeah, this kind of level of enjoyment is all about people as well who, and I've heard this expression a few times, people who have nothing to prove, nothing to show off. Just go and enjoy the good times and the good things and the good food and the wonderful entertainment and everything else. And let's do it the other side of the world now, shall we? Let's go to New Zealand and Australia right now, because this, I love this. This is the 13th of November next year. We're talking 19 nights all over, and we'll fly you from the UK down to Sydney in Australia, where it's already tomorrow, but you're staying for 4 nights when you get there in a hotel, which is rather nice. Sydney is I know how popular, by the way, these cruises are, because one of our company's brands, if you switch on the TV when you're in Sydney in your hotel, you might see me there as well. And we're called Cruise1st in Australia. And I know the Australians just go crazy for this particular cruise ship, which is absolutely amazing. You've got, obviously, because we're not near Australia, you've got 4 nights to enjoy fabulous Sydney before you're on board Celebrity Edge, and she's having a great time, isn't she, down under? Oh yes, and the Australians love it when Edge is going down under for our winter, their summer, you know, and it's a beautiful place and a beautiful ship. Yeah, that's a good point, actually, because we're going down on the 13th of November, which you might think, well, it's winter, isn't it? Not in Australia. No, it's the end of spring and the beginning of summer down in Australia, and of course you will be enjoying the wonderful retreat. And here is on cue the retreat on Celebrity Edge, and we're in a magic carpet suite here. So let's talk about the exclusives that are part of the retreat, Leon, first. Yeah. That's the main restaurant, isn't it? Yes, it is the private restaurant for us retreat guests. Yeah. So it's open for breakfast, lunch and dinner. As I said, that menu is just out of this world. It's curated by a Michelin-starred chef. And there he is, Daniel Ballou. That's the guy I was talking about. He's got 2, hasn't he, Michelin stars, I think, hasn't he? I think so, yeah. And then you've got the Sun Deck, which to me rivals any kind of luxury club resort in the Maldives. And you can only get there if you've got the magic card, of course. Yes. You have your own retreat C-Pass card. And listen, let's talk about that as well, because you know, actually, with these luxury cruise experiences, having that card, because it does open the door to all of these exclusives that you are seeing here. Now, that's something you can't put a price tag on, because that's a feeling. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. And it's a big deal, right? It is. These holidays are once in a lifetime, so they need to be special, they need to be memorable, and I think that's what the retreat delivers in that way. Yeah, it absolutely does. And of course, you will spend as much time on Celebrity Edge just enjoying the magical marvels of it. I mean, going to Eden... Yeah, and out of this world. Enjoying the floor-to-ceiling views, just the way you transfer from one level of the ship to another. The main pool deck you will definitely want to see. You want to be up in the champagne glass hot tubs and all the rest of it. I mean, it's just a superb ship. I mean, having the retreat, is amazing. It's a way of enjoying the best of everything on the main ship itself, but then just having your
own private.
Everything's bigger, a bit squashier, a bit more welcoming, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you talked about the pool. It's the longest pool at sea. So you can have a proper swim in that pool.
Yeah.
And don't forget the magic carpet, which is a marvel of innovation. It's the size of a tennis court. It takes 100 people. And it can be a bar, it can be a restaurant, it can be an embarkation platform. And it's just amazing having a glass of wine and being close to the place that you're visiting, with that view.
And have I got more of a chance of getting in for dinner on the edge as well, which is a very special night, isn't it?
That's
on,
a real
on the
one-off.
magic carpet. Yeah, only happens once, doesn't it? Right, okay, well, you know what? This ship, as you can see, is absolutely beautiful. I know we haven't touched on the entertainment, but take it as read that it is some of the most invested in entertainment there is at sea. Very tech-rich, very modern as well. So modern entertainment, we're not talking about traditional theatre shows. We're looking at something which is visually spectacular and will take your breath away, and of course included in your fare. So remember, we're in Sydney, Australia. We're now cruising for the next 12 nights, 2 days at sea, again perfect for pace, and then we're in the beautiful Fiordland National Park in New Zealand. These are incredible, just wonderful scenic fjords, and they are just gorgeous. Then we make our way into Dunedin in New Zealand. There's a Penguin Place conservation tour here as well, where they look after endangered yellow-eyed penguins, and you can see all the work that they do there as well, which I think is really lovely. From there we head into Christchurch in New Zealand. Now you can go either way here. You can go into the heart of the city and go and enjoy the hustle and bustle, or you can head out and do an authentic Maori experience as well, which is wonderful, showcasing traditions. Day at sea, we're in Tauranga. Rotorua, the geothermal wonderland we're just looking at there right now, which is wonderful. Bubbling mud pools, steaming vents and the geysers at Hell's Gate. Just for the name, you've got to go, haven't you, really? You can do that on an excursion with Celebrity as well. Just talk to your concierge team and they'll arrange it for you. Auckland in New Zealand is next. And actually, you can get a really good picture just by looking at the landscape and the scenery in that picture in this part of the world. It just looks amazing, doesn't it? There are wonderful rainforest walks you can take there too. Bay of Islands is next, which is a tiny area of different islands, actually, with lots and lots of different experiences there. It's where the Tasman Sea meets the Pacific. And it also has a 90-mile beach, apparently, which is wonderful. Couple of days at sea, which nicely, again, balances the beginning of the cruise and the end of the cruise, with some nice relaxing time there for you to enjoy all of the wonders that are on board. And this is a trip that so many people want to take. You're making the most of going out to the other side of the world and taking in Australia and New Zealand. This is for next November, and you fly first from Sydney in Australia, where it's the end of spring and the beginning of summer. You'll enjoy a 4-night hotel stay there before heading onto the retreat on board Celebrity Edge, heading to your magic carpet suite with the best amazing views and luxury to enjoy while you're on board. Your welcome bubbles, of course, your butler service, concierge service, exclusive restaurant and lounge and sun deck, and premium drinks are included and Wi-Fi is included. So you kind of want for nothing while you're on board as you cruise New Zealand, the fjords and the Bay of Islands back to Sydney. And of course we include the flight back from Sydney. Yeah, you have to come home eventually, I'm afraid. Here's everything that is included in this offer as well. It is stunning. We've crammed a lot into this hour. I have to say, it's gone very quickly indeed. But that is, again, something you said something before which really struck me. These are not the kind of things that you do every day. They're special. They're maybe once a decade. They're maybe once every 2 decades.
Yeah, of course.
So make it special.
Absolutely, yeah. So, and also, if you're thinking about New Zealand, as you said, the breathtaking scenery there. Can you imagine what it's like when you're on the magic carpet or on your balcony of the magic carpet suite? And Edge and her sisters in the Edge series are designed to be more outward facing than anything else.
Yeah.
So you've always got that chance to be connected to the places that you're seeing. And I'd want to be out all the time in New Zealand.
Oh yeah. Absolutely, for sure.
Yeah.
Leon, I can't believe it. We've done half-an-hour shows. That was an hour, and that feels like 10 minutes, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
You know you're going to have to come back.
I will.
Please don't leave it 5 years.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much to Leon, and thank you to you as well. Listen, if you have any other questions, please do talk to our team. We've got direct hotlines directly to all of the team at Celebrity as well. Any of those offers and all of those offers, of course, you'll find across our website. It's cruise1st.co.uk/luxury. Thank you to Leon and thank you to you for your company as well. Come back to another one of these Cruise First Luxury Collection shows because you will learn something, I promise, every single time. See you later.